I see my mic is on. I did it again yesterday. All right. Now, instead of me checking over here, because I think when I switch screens, I don't know if when I switch screens, if Restream kind of loses its connection to my hardware, is what I'm guessing. And I got to start my live stream over on Instagram anyway. But I just want to double check. I'll use my phone this time to double check so that, yeah.
Right.
Yep. And you can hear me. Okay, cool. So Instagram people are probably like, where are you? Here I come. By the way, I learned that you can go live on Instagram with a friend. There we go. Good morning, Instagram. Good morning, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. How's it going today? Look at that. I messed up my hair. Oh, well. It's a good thing I'm not vain. But I have vanilla coffee today. And I wrote my list last night. If you didn't get it, it was very brief. I just talked about how even a techie like me, and good morning, beautiful. Aw, it is a great day. It is a great day. Do you have your coffee? French vanilla. I have vanilla today too. You know, my favorite is Traverse City cherry though. I really got to get some more of that. Yum, yum, yum. My favorite is Traverse City cherry with either vanilla cream or vanilla oat milk. I've been using oat milk lately because it's got a lot of less fat in that. Anyway, so I wrote my list and I asked you guys what you want to talk about. And the reply I got was from a Youper. I was so surprised. He wanted to know if he could still talk Youper and sound like a Youper. I said, yeah, it sure looks like you can. And we had snow up in Baraga, evidently. We had no snow here. And there was snow in the Sioux. Lots of snow. And Blake was disappointed because there was no snow in Houghton. He wants to go snowboarding. So, since I didn't get material to talk about. So, what I was doing was browsing Facebook, of course. And, okay, I just switched screens and my mic is still live. Okay. And I saw a post and I was like, oh my gosh, I remember talking about this in the Deep Abyss. And speaking of my list, you can get free tools for your home business right there at learnwithginny.com/links. There's ebooks on there and free training. There's $1 training for setting up your list. Anyway, so what this post was the 4 agreements. And I remember talking about the 4 agreements in the Deep Abyss, which is our mastermind. And it's good stuff. So I'm going to go through them. So the 4 agreements to make with yourself. The first one is be impeccable with your word. And what does that mean? That means, well, the easiest way to look at it is when I say I'm going to do something, do it, right? That's integrity. But being impeccable with your word is also how you speak to yourself. I learned this from the Mind Mechanic, but your subconscious doesn't know the difference. I also learned this in some of the books I read. Your subconscious doesn't know the difference between what you're imagining and what you're saying to yourself and what is real. So the words that you say to yourself are super important. If you speak to yourself like I have, right? I still catch myself. And when I catch myself saying something like, I'm fat, or I'm not good enough, I don't know enough, who am I to talk to you, right? Stuff like that. When I catch it, I flip it. Wait a minute. I catch it and I just say, that's not true. That's not true. I know something more than someone, and I can pass on that knowledge, and so can you. There's always someone coming up behind you. There's always someone a step behind you, right? Because as soon as you step into your home business world and you start working on yourself, you've already taken a step ahead of somebody who hasn't done it yet or won't do it, right? So the first agreement is make your word impeccable. And actually, my mentor said it like this. She said, make your word your law. Don't even say it if you're not going to do it, right? So that's number one. The second agreement, I keep notes. I do. I keep notes. Don't take anything. This is number two. Don't take anything personal. And what does that mean? Well, even when you have haters on your Facebook feeds or in your newsletter, if somebody I've had lots of responses from crazy people, and it's like, what? Well, how did you even get that out of what I wrote? But it's interesting. And the first time I got one, I didn't write for a couple of days because I was like, wow. I mean, I was upset, right? I actually kept it because I also keep a folder full of the kudos too. I'm like, there's a lot more people that respond with positive. And what they say has nothing to do with you. It actually has more to do with themselves. And I try to teach my kids this, and it's not easy because when people attack you or when people say negative things, you take it personally, right? But if you calm yourself down and you take a big breath and you think about it, it usually has something way more to do with them. Sometimes it's a projection of something that they have inside. Sometimes it's something you have no idea about way in the past, that you have no clue of what went on in their lives. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. But it always has something more to do about themselves than you. So don't take things personally. That's number two. Number three is don't make assumptions. And that kind of goes back to the number two also, because you don't know. You don't know what people have been through. You don't know what's going on in their lives. I remember a story that I read that I can't remember how it went. It was, this lady on a bus or a subway, and her kids were just crazy, misbehaving all over the place. And the person observing this, and I'm probably screwing up the story, But I just remember this part because the person observing this was like, wow, I mean, she really needs to get control of these kids, right? And she looked at the person with huge sad eyes. She's just like, I'm sorry. They are not themselves. They just said goodbye to their father. He had passed away at the hospital and they were on their way back to their house or whatever. So you don't know what's going on with people. Don't make assumptions. My mom always said that. Never assume, and there are times where I'll catch myself again saying, assuming stuff about people, and you don't know. You don't know where they're coming from. And the last number 4, always do your best every single day so that at the end of the day, you can say, well, I did my best, right? Even if it was doing only your minimal activity in your business or your fitness or whatever, if that's the best you can do that day, you did your best, right? So do your best every single day. Those are the 4 agreements. Take those, implement them into your life, and let's see what happens, hey? So thank you, Miss Kim. I appreciate it. I called this a cup of hope with Ginny because I'm having my coffee with my beautiful friends. And I also called it a cup of hope for, I said moms, but we have guys on here too, who still believe in the American dream, because I believe, Kim, that you are the American dream. This home business niche is the American dream. I believe that. And I believe that we are the hope. So keep going. That's it. That's what I got for you today. Enjoy your coffee. Enjoy your day. And if you want these 4 agreements, send me a note. I'll send them to you. Or actually, better yet, send me your email so I can put you on my newsletter. I'm pointing on my screen over here because I have my link. I'll put you on my newsletter and then I'll send it to you. All right? So make it a great day. Thanks for stopping by. And will I see you tomorrow? Let's see. What day is it today? Yeah, I think I'll see you tomorrow. If you're on my list, I usually let you know that I'm going to be live, but I don't do this every day. So I probably should, but I don't, because there are some days when my husband is staying up late because he's got to work midnights or whatever. And I feel the need to sit with him and stuff like that. And if I stay up late, I'm not getting up extra early for my coffee, but I do enjoy having a cup of coffee with you. I love you guys. Make it a great day.